Hey, yeah, I've been in the kitchen, cooking, look, man, I've been trying to make it for a minute. Patient while I'm baking, need the cake, I need the digits. Whole lot on my plate, but didn't fix it.
Fast Barbershop Club.
What's up, Rustin? What's up, everybody? I am Fat, and this is Fat's Barbershop Club. Today I got in the building with me my guy, my homie, my friend, Kyron Funny.
What's
that
up?
Dude over there.
You know, man, I'm just being a dude over here, man, just doing what I do. I'm happy to be in the building. It's lovely to see y'all. What's up, East End? What's up, West Side? What's up, everybody?
What's up? Yeah, man. You in front of the camera today, man. So how you feel about that?
This is gonna be one of the few times everybody gets to see me. You know, every other time I will be behind the scenes providing libations.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. For the people in the back that don't know what the libations is.
Oh, the libations are spirited drinks, you know, to keep the conversation spirited.
Yeah, man.
You know, everything you do, you got to do with a little bit of spirit.
A little bit of spirit. Divine spirit. Hey, man, what you do this weekend?
Man, you know, I was caught up with the blues, man. Oh, nobody ever talks about the blues. The blues is so wild to me. I actually don't like the blues because, like, I can do math, and it just feels like every guy that's singing the blues is trying to make it with my aunt or my mom or somebody. Like, I can't get with it. Yeah. You know, but I know there are some people out there that appreciate the blues. So, but yeah, man, I was caught up, dude. I had to take care of somebody, and yeah, but it's all good, man. They're doing okay.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I went to the Peach Festival.
Shout out to Rust and Peach Festival.
Hey, man, the Peach Festival was dope, man.
Peaches everywhere. Y'all probably got peaches where y'all got it, wherever y'all, but y'all ain't got it like we got it here.
Yeah,
we got it like that. The real deal, juicy. Like we got the peach. We got the real juicy peaches here.
Louisiana peaches, man.
Louisiana peaches. Everybody like, oh, Georgia. Calm down. You
can't beat it.
You can't beat the Louisiana peaches.
Hey,
specifically from Ruston.
If they peaches from anywhere else, I'm looking at them like, man, because, hey, it's a Louisiana peach thing.
Yeah, man. You know, a lot of times you be out here eating people's peaches, man. The peaches is all, the consistency is messed up. The firmness to softness ratio is thrown. You know what I mean? I can't, they got dents in them and brown spots and things like that. I can't, you can't just be eating any old peach, man. You got to get you a good, solid, decent, good quality peach.
Hey, all that sounds good too. I just look at them like they not a real peach if it's not a Mitchum Archery peach.
Real deal.
You know what I'm saying?
Real deal.
I don't even eat peaches.
What?
I don't even eat peaches.
I wish I could give you the what for that.
I eat peaches. I eat peaches and peach cobbler.
Oh, peach cobbler. If you don't eat peach cobbler, we got a problem. Like peach cobbler is one of those things.
I definitely eat peaches in the peach cobbler.
You know what? I can't even hate on that because for a long time, what I used to eat? I used to eat blooming onions, but I wouldn't eat onions.
Nah, for real. What's up with it, man? What's up with it, man?
What's up, though? I just passed by Mon the other day. He was washing the car, getting the whip right, and
not Mon Robinson.
Oh, wait, I didn't pass by him then. We got a lot of people that I don't know sometimes. I apologize, brother.
Man, that's what's up, man. Shout out to what is it? New Movement. I had a brain for it, man. I'm tripping. Shout out to New Movement.
Let's go. Hey,
I'm waiting for you to come on so we can do our thing, man. So we can get this episode in. You sitting. Hey, you say you've been writing some music, so I wanna see what you got, man. I know I'm really trying to hear that country song that he got. He said he got a country song.
Who is it got a country song?
He used to.
I wonder if he got a hype man.
We used to cut together in the shop on the other side, but you wasn't here then. You wasn't here then. But yeah, we used to cut, man.
Hype man are the best part of the show to me. I hope he got a. If he don't got a hype man, I want to be his hype man because
he ain't performing. He writing and
he cooking right now. He cooking. He cooking. He cooking. Hey, I just want to, as a comedian, man, I'm always jealous of like rappers, other artists, singers, and stuff because y'all got hype men and hype people. Like I want to have like right before I get ready to come out and perform, have somebody just come out and be like, "Yeah, let's go. You ready?" Spray champagne on the first row. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy.
But you gotta come with it. Though.
Sparklers. Like some random bottle girls come out with sparklers, and then I just come out and be like, "Yeah, you know, why the chicken cross the road?" You know.
Nah, you really gonna have to come out with it. Like if somebody do that for you.
I'm gonna have to kick over the chair. I'm gonna everything.
Man, look, it was hot as ever this weekend at the Peach Festival.
It was hot, man.
It felt like it was 125 degrees.
What time you got out there, bro?
Nah, bro, I was out there at 7:30 because I did volunteer.
Ooh.
I got there about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
For the parade.
And the parade didn't start till 9.
Oh, snap.
Volunteer work. Just whatever. I mean, I had to get the kids and stuff together. Because my wife, she had to do earlier than that. You know what I'm saying? So we was up.
Okay.
Day, did the parade. I went home for about an hour or so. But
see, nah, man, one thing I will say is whoever I end up with, I hope they got some cool, dope interests and stuff, you know, because like you almost got to get up and go do whatever they do too. Like, even though in this case you want to do it, but like,
nah, I don't want to do that.
Say, like if I, like what if I fall in love with somebody that's like a literal snake charmer, or like a jumping out the plane person, what you call them? Yeah. Skydiving instructor.
Yeah.
You got to come help me get these parachutes together tomorrow morning so everybody be good.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody don't, you know, somebody life in danger because I stayed up too late watching a movie and I can't pack parachutes right because Bay wanted me to come out at 6:30 in the morning.
But
watch who you fall in love with.
That'd be crazy. I mean, she'll understand though. See, my wife only did that because she knows that that I ain't working on Saturday.
Real.
And I ain't working on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he said it like, look, this is a fact. This ain't no observable fact. This is a definitive
fact.
I ain't doing it.
I'm not working on those days. And she knows it, and she get me out there on Saturday.
Yeah.
I should work on that day. as much work that I do.
That's a beautiful thing though, bro.
Without pay. Nah, man.
Hey, shout out to community service. Shout out to goodwill, man. Making your community better. You know what I'm saying? Putting your time and your energy where your mouth is, you did.
Yes, indeed.
You know, shout out to expanding horizons, getting out there, man. You know, we want to see more people. What we were just talking about the other week, we want to see more people, you know, dibbling and dabbling in things that they don't like. Let your kid go get up on that skate park action. Go get them a skateboard. Or, you know, whatever the case may be. Get them a scooter first. Because, you know, me, I was a scooter. I was a scooter dude. I thought I was Tony Hawk on my scooter, bro. I was grinding on rails and stuff with it.
Yeah.
I flip it around. But see, it's low. Like the consequences is low if you mess up on a scooter. Because all that's gonna happen is you're just gonna hit your ankle real hard when you spinning it around. If you mess up, you're gonna have ashy ankles.
Right.
You can't break a leg really on no scooter, you know. So
I don't know. It's possible.
If you're going hard in the paint, I seen some dudes on Instagram.
It's possible.
They going down like a 30-foot ramp on a scooter, bro.
It's possible.
I'm like, man, you know, hey, them people there, man, they adventurous. I don't know if I'm that adventurous, bro.
I ain't that adventurous.
They got motorized scooters now. They go like 20 miles an hour. I love them.
Yeah.
I love. Every time I go
you
to
can rent those downtown in places.
Yeah, they got them in Atlanta. Atlanta's the best place I've been to so far for that.
By aquarium,
only for that.
and Coca-Cola factory, and
yeah, scooters.
All those scooters.
Because I think it's because Atlanta's so naturally hilly, and it's the perfect mix of city and woods and like it's good. Man, they got some in New Orleans. My most recent visit down there, they got some down there. Terrible, 0 out of 10 stars. Right, because the roads is messed up. Yeah, bro, the roads is
out of 10 stars.
It's people that's watching this right now that ain't never been in New Orleans that knew what I was about to say. The roads messed up, bro. Like you can't even like you.
I don't even blame New Orleans for that, man. The roads messed up in all of Louisiana.
Everywhere in the state. That's what I'm saying.
Whole state.
It's people that ain't even been in New Orleans that knew what I was about to say.
Man, forget the roads in Louisiana.
Yeah, man. It's like it's an insurance claim waiting to happen.
That you won't be able to get paid for.
You won't be able to get paid for it at all.
It ain't
bro.
Gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's definitely not gonna
sad
happen.
situation, bro.
It's crazy, man. So what else you done done, man?
Well, you was just saying. I was just saying about how we had gone down. I had gone down south, and I just got through performing. It's a place called Selena Catahoula. It's a rooftop hotel, and it's one of these real swanky spots. I feel like that's the appropriate word, swanky. I knew it was swanky because they didn't have any regular alcohols in their bar. Like they had all strange alcohols.
What's a strange alcohol?
Like pickle alcohol, like pickle vodka, pickle flavored vodka from a pickle distiller, a pickle plant that made alcohol, and it tastes like pickle juice.
They sell one of those. They sell one of those at Champs.
They do.
It's weird.
They do sell one of those at Champs. That's the only other place I've seen that. That's the only other place I've seen that. They had that. They had a whole bunch of the Skull tequilas, but no name brand tequilas, but all the Skull ones that there's just a skull head. They had some bourbons that was just like the label was just a big buffalo. Like just all kind of random alcohols that you ain't never had. Like, what do I want with this?
Was it a kind of gothy place?
It did seem a little, but it was upscale goth. Like it wasn't like, oh, I just walked in Blade. It was like, oh, I just walked in
Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, kind of Vampire Diaries, hipster, like it's vampires that watched
the originals, man.
The originals.
You know, because they shoot it down there. So
vampires that listen to Goo Goo Dolls and Blink 182. Bro, yeah. So it was one of those places, but they was cool, man. They let me. I got up there. I ran it with them. I did a set for about 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I did, and I got my Chappelle on. I kind of sat up there in the stool and had a smoke live on stage and really just really chilled and really went with the crowd and had like a little bit of a back and forth. Because I mean, I feel like that's some of the best comedy now. Like not being so much stuck on a format as opposed to doing some jokes and then interacting with people.
Yeah,
you know.
No, that's the thing. The interaction is the key. I mean, it's really like a show setup, a podcast show setup. You do your intro. You know what I'm saying? You hit your points, and then you kind of just flow with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? On some more general type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes, and then you're able to and you're able to, or I'm able to. I think most comedians in a good comedian is able to tailor jokes more so toward the crowd as well as he's kind of playing into that and playing on that a little bit and. People will say, personal experiences like, oh, that happened to me or, whatever. You can ask people stuff and, lead people. I think every showman leads their crowd in some kind of way toward one way or another where they want them to go. and then just once I got you in that hole, like I can just dump it on and just make it as hilarious as I want and expand upon it and just go down the rabbit hole, like I said, man. But yeah, it was a beautiful thing. It was cool. I got the whole thing filmed. Storing up a lot of footage, man. I'm trying to.
You gotta get it.
I'm storing it up, bro. I'm storing up a lot of footage. I'm really trying to do. Saints news. I hope those guys do great this year.
Shout out to the Saints.
Man, I'm so happy with the
What's up, Lee?
off-season moves.
What's going on, Lee, man? Across the street, man, at the store. That's what's up, man.
I'm so happy with the off-season moves the Saints pulled. I'm gonna be honest, man. I see the Saints going to the playoffs for sure this year.
Saints would make the playoffs last year
without all the everything that happened.
If Winston
doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, if he don't get hurt, Saints in the playoffs.
Yeah, them Buffaloes what 5-2? 5-2. When he got that's pretty good, man.
5-2.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a big stack. No, it was 5-2.
Okay, it was
5-2 because it was very early in the season.
7 games.
Yeah, it was really early in the season. I'm not a big stats guy, but I remember this because everybody's been making it a talking point. Dude had like 14 touchdowns and I think 2 interceptions, something like that. 3.
It wasn't 30.
Yeah, it wasn't 30. Literally 10 times less.
It wasn't 30, of course,
But who do you like? Okay, out of the picks, do you like Matthew back home more, or do you like Landry back home more, or do you like the new kid, the new pickup, the Ohio State O-line pickup? Out of those 3, like which one do you feel like was the more like, oh man, that's heavy, that's big?
Well, the thing is, it's two different categories. One, it was a good draft. It was a good draft pick.
Yeah. So
that right there is good in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have good free agency pickups. That's what they were. So they both gonna play.
They work hand in hand.
They both work hand in hand.
Yeah, they really do.
This is probably the first. I'm not a Saints fan, but I
am just observing the football
fan of football.
Yeah,
and this got to be the best. These have to be the best moves that the Saints have made in
years.
My time of watching the Saints.
Yeah, years, bro. Really years.
The Ricky Williams move was
horrendous.
The dumbest move in football history.
Yeah, that was wild. I went back and read about that and was like, what was going on?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
What?
Not even getting Patrick Peterson.
Yeah.
When he was willing to.
Yeah.
Drop pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's different. So like I said, I feel like all of those work hand in hand, but some people want us to go like OD, just go over the top and make a run at OBJ. I personally feel like that'd be too much. But what do you think?
It won't be too much. To keep the hype of going to the playoffs and possibly winning a game or 2.
Yeah.
It ain't too much for that. What I don't like, I love the fact that people can come home and play. I don't like the fact that people come home and play.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially to a city like, okay, Teddy Bridgewater used to ride his bike to the stadium every home game.
I'm already with you.
Teddy Bridgewater ain't from there.
Yeah.
So when Teddy Bridgewater decides the day that he don't want to speak to everyone, it's okay. But when you got a Tyrann Mathieu who's from the city, when you got a Landry who's from the area, when you got an Odell who's from the city, you know what I'm saying, and they don't speak, it becomes a personal problem.
Bringing it all the way back to the Boosie interview, the hypnotized with hatred. I don't know if y'all,
you gotta leave.
You gotta leave.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad that
that's facts.
I'm glad that Leonard Fournette did go before he went to the.
Yeah, no, that was out the question. I feel like that was out the question.
That was his last.
It was in his last few picks.
And I'm glad he chose not to come back home.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was a hothead at that point. I think he's
Yeah.
mellowing out now, but he was a hothead then.
Very, very good points brought up there, man. We in it, baby. We in the thick of it right here.
Yeah, man.
Fats Barbershop Club, baby.
I am Fat, and I got my guy Kyron in here, man.
Fats Barbershop Club.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Kyron, man. This show. What you trying to do in this area, man? You want what you want to bring into this area with this comedy?
Well, man, we just want to. I think we need to. I think what my job would be was just to bring some levity to the situation, to various situations. You know what I mean? Observational humor type of aspects. Because I see things from a perspective some people don't see them from.
Yeah.
As you can see behind me, middle of the day is hog maws. Not because hog maws are so great, but because who makes hog maws, Fat, generally in families? Grandma. Call your grandma. Go holler at your people, man. Go holler at your folk. Hey. Whoever makes hog maws in your family, call them. Go holler at them people, man.
If I go and ask my grandmother to make some hog maws,
what she gonna say?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm telling you. It's insane.
Yeah, man. But
Nah, but hog maws, I don't know. I don't eat them.
I've never had hog maws either. You know what? I'm gonna tell you why I heard hog maws at. There's a dude who's a blues singer. I don't remember his name or none of his songs, but his ad lib was what? That noise. He made a noise sound like he was hocking spit or swallowing a frog. I don't know what the noise was.
It was probably some dip getting caught in his throat.
Or some hog maws he had been eating. That he's like, what?
Well, look, we're going to pay some bills right here, man. I'm going to step out with this commercial. Y'all sit back and listen to this, and let's go.
Fat's Fresh Cuts, owned by Ruston's premier barber, Ladarius Fat Mammy. At Fats, we get you off the bench and into the starting lineup. Specializing in adults and children, we provide exceptional cuts and personalized services at amazing prices. Located at 415 South Farmerville Street in Ruston, Louisiana. Find us today on Booksy to book your appointment. Fat's Fresh Cuts. It's more than a barbershop. It's an experience.
And we are back. What to do? What's up, Ruston? What's up, everybody? I am Fat, and I got my guy Kyron in the building.
I'm just that dude over there. Just chilling, thinking about all the big, beautiful ladies out there. Hit me, baby.
Shout out to them all.
Now, when you call up here, ask for me only. I'm the only one because he married. See, what I'm doing is I got Fat the face out here. He like, you hear my voice, you see Fat's face, you show up, and then it's like, oh, he's taking oh well, and I'm like, I pop out, I'm like, hey, I'm the oh well guy.
I'll be or.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Oh, hey, what's up?
That's him.
I heard you heard us on the radio.
Hey.
I heard you saw us. I was that dude over there.
And she gonna be like,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Most likely, yeah.
No, man. This dope, man. Man, as you can see, I got my new board in.
It's very beautiful.
It's
lit.
The Rodecaster Pro.
This thing looks like what they used to control RoboCop while he was away. This thing is amazing.
Bro, this thing right here is heaven. You know what I'm saying? What's the song? I got heaven right here on earth. I got heaven right here, man. This is insane.
Yeah, this right here looks like it belongs in the Kanye school of instruments because it's got all kind of buttons and channels and screens and slides and knobs and
Man,
This is a transformer. This basically has a transformer on this desk.
This is one of the greatest inventions in the podcasting world, hands down. And I haven't tinkered with many sound cards or sound boxes, but this has to be it.
It looks very nice. It definitely looks like one of the things that the people were using on toy soldiers. I mean, small soldiers.
I don't know. I just know I saw it on a couple other podcasts.
Them guys over there.
You know. So, yeah, man, that's your phone going off.
Sorry, man. 'Cause I had a bug that was attacking me. You know, I don't know what be going on. Out of all the places in the world bugs could go, in the entire planet, they choose to find my bald head and come say what's up.
They see the reflection.
They see it's a beacon. It's an entire beacon, bro. Like I don't like it. They find me.
Nah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, man. So
nobody got time for that.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, dude. Shout out to Downtown Ruston. Speaking of the Peach Festival, like, and speaking of, ain't nobody got time for that. The first time I went in the Axe Storm place, there's a place Bayou Axe.
Bayou Axe.
Yes, shout out to Bayou Axe, and I think David, his name is, or Nathan. I'm forgetting off the top of my head. But we're supposed to get some comedy cracking over there. We're gonna have him on the show eventually too. Lovely spot, dope spot. It's amazing. I'm in there chilling, and I had ain't nobody got time for that moment, man. There was a little chick from Grambling.
Yep.
Little girl, man. She couldn't have been no more than 21. You know, she had her friends with her. They was turning up. They was hyped. They was drunk. And I'm like, look at y'all having a good time. Okay, cool. You know, because I'm having a good time too. Everything's cool.
Yeah.
Until one of her ratchet friends found an axe.
Oh.
Somebody at Bayou Axes done forgot to get this axe up off the floor back here. It was under something. I don't know. All I know is Sheikah got an axe. Lil Nene got an axe. I don't like it.
She's drunk.
We're in a bar that serves libations.
Okay.
Her and her friends are having they're having a twerk off at this point.
So they're drunk.
It's going down. I'm admiring everything that's going on. I'm like, hey, I can't twerk. I appreciate you twerking for me. Like you putting on for everybody.
I hope you ain't twerking.
Hey, it's 2022. Everybody can twerk if they want to twerk. Except for me.
I guess so.
Except for me. So as they're twerking, you know, one of them looks over and says, "Oh my God, girl." I guess that was the angle that she needed to be at to see that axe over there under that thing, because she found that axe, dude. And she proceeded to throw it at the target thing back there on the wall like 5 times. I said, hey, why don't you chill out? You know, you probably shouldn't do that one time, because them other 4 times ain't my job. I cleared the whole area. I moved. I left.
Yeah.
But nobody lost any digits. Nobody, you know, nothing like that. But ain't nobody got time for that.
Where'd you find this?
She found it.
She found it.
And man, that's crazy.
Bro.
Drunk people.
I'm gonna tell you what made me like vacate. Because at first I was like, oh, okay, you know, like they was just throwing it and hitting the wall and it was just falling down or whatever the case. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Then one of them said, well, one of them was like, and you know what? This making me think, like, what if I had one of these when so-and-so was cheating on me? Like, and I was like, yeah.
She became.
She turned into she became a Medea character.
She became deadly.
She became like that entire situation. As soon as she said that, I was like, nope.
That's not good.
Nope. You don't need to be turning into Xena Warrior Princess around me.
Yeah.
Not around K-Dog. I'm not going.
No way.
Call him.
You can find your way out.
Call them, please. Call these people. Call the people.
Hey, man. Oh, I saw Phil this weekend.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I saw Phil, man.
Shout out to that guy, man. I hope he's all right. Phil's doing his thing out here in these streets.
Yeah.
You know.
Bruh.
Peach Festival?
Yeah, at the Peach Festival. Got a question. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road, Fat?
You don't know why the chicken crossed the road?
There's a number of reasons it could have crossed the road. In this instance, maybe it was some chicks over there.
No.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because he was on the side of the road with Chick-fil-A. Nah, that was whack. Nah.
But there's only one real, like, that's the only reason the chicken would cross the road outside of like it being some chicks. Like if I was like, oh, some chicks over there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
go mingle with the other chicks.
I gotta go mingle with the chicks. But also, if it's some people that's gonna turn me into a 12 count, then, hey, I gotta migrate across the street for sure. I gotta go. I gotta vacate.
The chicken crossed the street because he looked up and saw Chick-fil-A sign. Hold up, wait a minute. Mama always told me.
That was a perfect parallel. Yeah. That was a perfect parallel for my Bayou Axe story because I was that chicken. I was that chicken. I had to cross.
The road.
Yeah, you know what? She trying to turn me into a 6 count.
Hey, y'all better. A 6 count. She tried to turn you to a 6 count?
Yeah, I had to get away from there.
Chick-fil-A got the best mac and cheese.
Bro, I have a Chick-fil-A story, actually. It's a wild Chick-fil-A story. I go to Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
I'm going to go get my 8 count and my kale salad.
Okay.
Like always. I'm walking through the parking lot. It's this really small, short, skinny white girl. I'm like, oh, hey. She's like, hey. She's playing with a piece of rubber, right? She got some like tire rubber she done picked up in the parking lot. Yeah. She's doing this with it. I get closer and I look at it, and it's not a piece of rubber. It is a snake, bro. It is a live snake in her hand. The little chick from Chick-fil-A. The little chick. This is not one of the chicks the chicken will cross the road for.
No.
I'm like, oh snap. That's a snake. She was like, yeah, it's okay though. I handle snakes like on my spare time. Like I know how to take care of them. And she's like holding him, and he's like, I wish you would. I wish you would flex the wrong way. You look at my neck muscles ain't strong. I just need one bite at you. And I'm like, he don't look like he good. Like he's good. He's a little irritable right now. And I'm like, oh, well. And she's like, but make sure you stay back. She's like, he's poisonous. And I'm thinking like, oh, he ain't really no poison. She's like, no, he's poisonous. This is a cottonmouth. I'm like, in that moment, I was like, you know what? Chick-fil-A really do got that connection with God. Like they really, Chick-fil-A and God is gang. Like they in there. For real. No, seriously. They in there, bro. Because she let everybody take pictures of the snake and everything.
Hey man, they running after you if you leave something. They always the nicest, kindest, sweetest people.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Even if they ain't nice outside of Chick-fil-A, they know how to be nice when they go into Chick-fil-A.
Bro, I knew that lady. I knew them people and was of God when I asked her why she saved it because it was a cottonmouth. Yeah. She said, because I didn't want him to get hurt. I'm like, yo, in my mind, I'm like, so you gonna let him, you gonna release him so he can go hurt somebody?
Yeah, exactly.
Because all he gonna do is slide somewhere and either get hit on the service road, or let's say it works out the way she wants it to and he gets away safe. Like he just gonna turn up somewhere and bite somebody, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. Or he's just gonna get his brain splattered in the middle of the interstate.
That's what I'm like. The best possible solution in her mind, like if I go with the best, like she saves him, he lives, he eats a bunch of food, it ain't no rabbits over there, so I don't know people's animals. I don't know
No,
what
it's
she's going
definitely-
for.
It's definitely rabbits over there.
Eats a bunch of rabbits, gets a family,
Cause you gotta
has
understand
kids.
this though. You gotta think about this. You talking about in Ruston? This was
at Ruston Chick-fil-A,
You
bro.
gotta think about this, man. That was all woods, and
You're right. It looked down there in that little dip right before you turn left at Lowe's. You know, they got that parking lot with the trees all around it.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's you right.
All that, I see deer all the time in the back behind Walmart. I'm like, man. Then I have to realize this was all woods.
They going where they remember going.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's still woods over there to the side of Walmart.
Exactly.
It is still woods down that hill right there.
So,
bro, I seen this girl holding this snake, and I was just like, I don't think I'm right enough with God to work for Chick-fil-A. Like, that's a different level of faith. I'm questioning my whole existence.
yeah.
I thought I was good. Maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was.
It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Man, Kyrie. Bro, this was awesome, man.
Yo, this was the time.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. This was the time
of my life. You know, people like be exaggerating for no reason. Like, man, I had the time of my life tonight. Why do people say stuff like I had the time of my life tonight?
Because some people do have the time of their life.
The time of your life, everything?
Well, see,
everything.
The thing is, and I get those people.
I don't know if I want you to have the time of your life with me. Just have the time of your week.
The time of your life, when you describe it as the time of your life, you've reached a level of excitement within yourself.
Oh, it has to be the tip of the top.
You feel what I'm saying?
This is peak excitement. This is peak enjoyability.
And it usually happens when you're not expecting to have.
This is true.
Any fun.
This is true. Because you can't plan like, oh, I'm going to have the time of my life this week.
You cannot plan it.
Matter of fact, every time you do say that,
it's not the time.
It don't happen.
And every time
people have said that and gone on vacation and then had terrible vacations. Like,
and every time.
You're right.
Every time.
Yeah.
Right.
Personally, I don't want nobody to have the time of their life with me. Just have the time of your week, time of your month. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
that's a lot of pressure.
The time of if I had the time of the week of my week, it's gonna be equivalent to the time of my life, to the best time of my life, because
I mean,
that's the
tier. Yeah, that's
the goal. To
man,
reach or go beyond it.
Has anybody ever had somebody give them the time of their life? Our people out there, like, just think about the time of your life, the best time of your life. Like, that's, I mean, all I can think of is maybe like Six Flags. Like when people are like, oh my God, we did so much romantic stuff in the time of my life. I can't do romantic stuff with somebody and it be the time of my life.
See,
because I know that person's gonna get on my nerves eventually.
Here's the thing: the time of your life is always topped with another time of my life. Exactly. Because guess what? That last time of your life just becomes another time of
just a memory. It's another time. It's just another time in your life.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, we are dropping philosophical bombs and gems over here in these streets.
Always have the time of your life.
Always have the time of your life.
I always tell people, man, if you don't come back from vacation, and you haven't spent all of the budget, I'm not saying going over the budget, but if you haven't spent all of your budget money, you didn't have fun.
I've done both of those things. I've spent all of my budget and gone over my budget on vacation.
I ain't trying to go
and it's not nothing you try to do. But shout out to my people out there that don't know how to balance a checkbook. Get it together. Financial literacy.
Man. Nah, for real. Balancing the checkbook is real.
That's a real skill, bro.
Nah, you really need to know
that's
how.
A skill,
it's hard,
son.
But see, you know what? It's hard. These kids won't even know how to balance a checkbook because the app take over. You know what I'm saying? I done forgot how to balance a checkbook because my app do everything for me.
Now I get why. Like you have these old grumpy men. They used to be like, damn it, I'll just go change a tire on the car. I will risk this entire automobile falling and crushing my hand and disabling me for the rest of my life, as opposed to figuring out this ledger and balancing this checkbook.
Yeah.
It's confused and I'm irritated. I'm gonna just go deal with this 1,500-pound piece of metal on wheels.
Nah, for real, man. That's when you gotta have a good time, man. When you spend the whole budget, you had a good time.
Yeah, bro. Man. Shout out to Panama City, Florida. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, for real.
Shout out to Panama City for taking my budget.
Man, we went to Georgia last month.
Ooh.
Bro, in those mountains, man, that was the most beautiful thing. It was so cool. Like, it was supposed to rain every day.
You did say that.
Man, the mountains, we were so high in the mountains that the mountains broke up all the clouds. Like, it didn't rain at all.
That's a beautiful thing, bro.
And like the Braves had a game. It was the playoff game. Who did the Hawks play in the playoffs?
The Hawks played whoever they played. They out now, but of course,
whoever they played, they had a home game that night. That the night of the week we was there.
Was it?
It was first round.
Whatever. It might have been. It wasn't New York. It was somebody like that though. But yeah, man.
I don't even know.
Y'all had a good time.
I had a great time, man. Went and bought some jewelry for the first time.
Come on. Let's go.
What else? Man, I went and bought me a little necklace. I gotta get me a piece for it though.
Ooh.
I gotta get me something made.
Hey, I'm finna say, see, I knew you was gonna. It gotta be something. I know it's gonna be something specialized and like unique to you. You know what I'm saying? I already know how you coming. Yeah. Like it's gonna be something special, specialized, customized.
It's gonna be cheap, real. It's gonna be real, but it's gonna be cheap. It's gonna be the cheapest of the real as I can get. Still low
budgeting right there, y'all. Just because you're going cheap don't mean it gotta be fake.
Hey, for real.
I'm
gonna have a carrot split between the two ears when I get my.
Just because it's cheap real don't mean it gotta be real cheap.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be something custom, man. When I get my diamond earrings, I'm gonna have a half carat in each ear.
Yeah. So I like custom stuff, man. I'm a big custom dude too. Like I got my mama for Mother's Day. She's a huge Harry Potter fan.
Definitely.
I got her some custom Hufflepuff shoes.
Yeah.
Like custom made with like they had this black and yellow checkerboard with HP for Hufflepuff and all the little designs with the little honey badgers or whatever the little Hufflepuff thing. She lost her mind, man. She was like, "Oh my God, look at that!"
It was something she wanted.
Man, one didn't even know she wanted it, man. I don't even like Harry Potter. I've never seen a Harry Potter movie.
Yo, me neither.
I've never seen any of them, but you know, it's mine, bro. You know,
that's what's up. You only get one.
Big facts, big old facts.
Man, look, we gonna get up out of here, man. We didn't did our time.
It was a good time. It was the time of our lives for right now. It was the time of our week.
You know what I'm saying? Mud, man, I appreciate you for coming through, man. Hey, gotta get your own.
If you need a hype man, let me know. I'll come spray bottles in people's faces for you.
Yeah, man. We about to ride out, man. I'm gonna drop this real quick.
Best Barbershop Club.
Fat Fresh Cuts, owned by Ruston's premier barber, Ladarius Fat Mim. At Fats, we get you off the bench and into the starting lineup. Specializing in adults and children, we provide exceptional cuts and personalized services at amazing prices. Located at 415 South Farmerville Street in Ruston, Louisiana. Find us today on Booksy to book your appointment. Fats Fresh Cuts. It's more than a barbershop. It's an experience.